be a different experience. Let's begin our journey from the first ever kingdom of Sri Lanka, Anuradhapura. The ruins of Anuradhapura communicate to the entire world the unparalleled grandeur of a city which was once the center of Buddhist education and civilization. Even at present, in the vicinity of Abhayagiri Stupa, the vestiges are visible which have been used by the 5,000 bhikkhus. The mammoth size of these platters further establishes this fact. The gigantic elephant pond, which is the size of 5 Olympic standard pools, elaborates the humongous nature of the civilization. The largest stupa found here in Sri Lanka, the Jetavana is considered the tallest brick-made structure in the world. The next kingdom of Sri Lanka, Polonnaruwa, further boosts and carried forward the identical greatness prevailed earlier. The human-built tanks of Polonnaruwa simply come to terms with the gaze of some of the great oceans of the world. These symbolize the fact that the Sri Lankan civil society was purely based on the agrarian sector. The ingenuity of engineering knowledge, skill and craftsmanship of Sri Lankan ancient artists have produced wonders which have mesmerized the entire globe. When the throne was moved from Polonnaruwa to Sigiriya, it paved the way for an awe-inspiring kingdom. The water gardens with a breathtaking structure, border gardens which connects the entire Mother Nature, and the terrace garden which adds more glamour heightens the uniqueness of Sigiriya Fortress. Sigiriya frescoes, like the paintings of the Dambulla Cave Temple, formulate Dambulla Temple a World Heritage Site. The mastery of Sri Lankan ancient painters are very much evident via the Dambulla Cave Temple, which is bursted with great paintings. The last kingdom of the Sri Lankan ancestry, Kandy, is a living World Heritage Site. The Temple of Tooth Relic of Kandy is considered one of the most venerated sites for Buddhists the world over. The greatness of a nation always surfaces many challenges, and as a result, Sri Lanka was also subjected to many invasions, including the colonial powers. The remains of the colonial rule have also added value to the Sri Lankan culture and society, and the Fortress of Galle is one such illustration. The marvels on the Sri Lankan soil were not only built by human, but by the nature have also made its contribution in resulting two more World Heritage Sites in Singaraja and the Central Hills. You have got the prospect of experiencing this wonderful Sri Lanka, and Mother Lanka truly believes that you will take the good message to the entire world. Ayubowan, may you live long.
Hey guys, welcome to Unilad Adventure. This week we're showing you why you need to visit the jewel of the Indian Ocean, Sri Lanka. This beautiful paradise is becoming an increasingly desirable travel destination thanks to its vibrant landscapes, delicious food, abundant wildlife and welcoming locals. Recent renovations to the country's transport networks are making Sri Lanka more accessible than ever, and its scenic routes are some of the most beautiful in the world. We recommend taking the train from Nuwara Eliya to Kandy. Along the way, you'll get some amazing picturesque views of the Sri Lankan countryside. The sacred city of Kandy itself is the undisputed cultural capital of Sri Lanka. A cooler climate and smaller size make it a great alternative to the capital city of Colombo. There really is nowhere better to experience the vibrant culture Sri Lanka has to offer. Explore its incredibly rich mix of imposing colonial era and Kandyan architecture. None is more impressive than the Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic, home to Sri Lanka's most sacred relic, a tooth of Buddha. Another must-see is Sri Lanka's world-famous tea country. Explore acres of jade green tiered plantations that stretch out into mist-quilted mountains. We'd absolutely recommend a visit to one of the beautiful tea estates, which offer fascinating personalized tours and a chance to see how the tea is made. Witness the unmissable elephant gathering at Minaria National Park. In the dry season, herds as large as 400 individuals gather around the Minaria Reservoir to graze on its rich and fertile grasses. The gathering peaks during August and September, so that's the best time to visit to see the most elephants. Your Sri Lankan bucket list has to include the mystical rock fortress of Sigiriya. The ruins of this ancient civilization rise 200 meters above the surrounding jungle, and it's truly a sight to behold. It's no wonder that this stunning architectural feat is often referred to as the 8th wonder of the world. Be sure to get there for 8 AM when it opens, to avoid huge lines and crowds which can often build up later in the day. Why not take the opportunity to see the wondrous sights of Sri Lanka from the air? What better way to see the breathtaking views of the Cultural Triangle than with a sunrise hot air balloon flight? Take in amazing panoramic views as you soar over the jungles, lakes and exotic wildlife below. And with flights taking off from Dambulla, just a short hop from Sigiriya, it's definitely worth considering if you're in the area. We recommend December to March as the best time to visit Sri Lanka if you're heading to the west and south coasts. And if you're heading to the east coast, you'll get the best weather from April to September. Sri Lanka is a truly incredible place. There's no way we could mention all the amazing things there are to do here, but hopefully this video is enough to get you started. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Sri Lanka in the comments below, and we'd like to say a huge thank you to all of the incredible creators who helped make this video possible.